Well, it's now my greatest pleasure to ask the Director General of the WHO, Dr. Tedros, to say a few words to close this event. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Apologies, I'm a bit late, but I didn't want to miss, and I was asking colleagues, please make sure that I joined them. Was very happy to be a granddaddy last October, so this matter is very important for me. So that's why. But I'm very fortunate. But at the same time, it's a personal issue and also, of course, an issue for all of us. And it has to be everybody's business, to address the problem we're facing with ageism. So distinguished guests, dear colleagues and friends, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And thank you all for joining us for the launch of this very important report. I'm sorry I couldn't be with you for the whole of today's event, but I'm glad that I get to have the last word. As he approached his 100th birthday last year, Captain Tom Moore, sir, decided he would try to raise £1,000 for the United Kingdom's National Health Service by completing 100 laps of his garden. He ended up raising more than £30 million and received a knighthood for his service. I would like to thank Captain Tom's grandson, Benji, and his mom, Hannah, for joining our panel today. I had the honor of meeting Captain Tom virtually last year. I'm very sorry that you have now lost him. We lost him too, but I know that you're also very proud of who he was, and you should be. And we're very proud of him too. And I would like to thank all the other panel members who have joined us today. For me, Captain Sir Tom is a powerful demonstration that although older people are among those most at risk from COVID-19, they make incredible contributions to our society. But in some public discourse, a dangerous narrative has taken root that older people are frail, vulnerable, and dispensable because they would have died anyway. This is wrong. Conversely, young people have sometimes been vilified for recklessly and irresponsibly spreading the virus because they're supposedly invincible. These narratives are the latest manifestation of an old problem, ageism. Stereotyping, prejudice, and discrimination based on age is not new. COVID-19 has unveiled just how widespread ageism is in our society. Ageism exists in our institutions, our relationships, and ourselves. It's so insidious and socially acceptable that it often goes unchallenged. But our age doesn't define us, just as our sex, race, and ability do not define us. Ageism is associated with premature death and poorer physical and mental health, including depression. It can also slow down recovery from disability and can lead to unhealthy eating, smoking, and lower quality of life. The negative effects of ageism on health and well-being are seen all over the world. The good news is we can do something to tackle ageism. The report we're launching today outlines strategies that are both feasible and affordable. We call on all countries to continue the conversation that has started today and to invest in these evidence-based strategies and to improve our data to learn more about how to prevent and reduce ageism. If the pandemic has taught us anything, it's that life and health are precious. and that people of all ages are valuable. Thank you to all those involved in producing this report, especially the OHCHR, UNFPA, and DESA, and many wonderful colleagues here at WHO. I hope it will be a valuable resource as we work together for a world that values people of all ages, not only for what they can do, but for who they are. By the way, in terms of the elderly, just one thing I would like to share with you finally is I was really disappointed to hear one narrative some years ago saying to the elderly, labeling them as silver tsunami. But there is the other side, silver dividend. Like the youth, it could give you demographic dividend, or if you don't handle it properly, it could be a demographic bomb. So it's the way we handle it, whether you're young or old. If it's handled properly, and if the national policy actually identifies the elderly actually as productive as anyone, except you need to give them the areas that they can deliver on, they can continue until later age, continue to be a member, a productive member of the society. They can continue to contribute. And we have seen this many ways, except those who have some serious health problems. Even for the youth, the same thing. If there are no good national policies that can release the potential of the youth, you wouldn't get demographic dividend because you have a youth bulge. You can have instead a demographic bomb because you don't have the right policy to use that use bulge that you have. So it's the way you use it. And many countries are showing now that, you know, if we have the right policies, don't expect silver tsunami. You expect silver dividend. They can still contribute to the society in big ways. They can continue to contribute to the society in big ways. So that's why I didn't want to miss this. I really believe that this is a very, very important agenda. Addressing it helps because there is a huge contribution that the elderly can continue to give, which can benefit our society. So thank you so much again. I'm very glad to join, even if it's last minute. I missed many of the things you have said. I'm sorry for that, meaning it's a loss for me. It would have been good if I listened to you and educated myself, but I will get from my colleagues the issues you have discussed and learn from it. Thank you so much again.
And thank you, Dr. Tedros, for your very valuable contribution. Thank you to our speakers. Thank you to our audience, and long may the conversation continue. But for now, goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.